Hey everyone, how's it going? So I'm going to show you this new flower that I made. It is a daisy. I actually got the inspiration from Pinterest, but it's not the same method that I had seen. Anyway, so it's a fairly, I would say fairly thick flower, probably about 3/4 of an inch tall. But one of the things, so this was the first flower that I made. This was actually the one from Pinterest. It told you to roll up a paper and then use smaller flowers around the edge to kind of blend it in. I know I probably didn't do it right because it was midnight that I was working on this, but then I also looked at the flower from the side and it looks kind of flat. So then I added more daisies to the side. So this one only has 2 petals plus the inside fringe, and then this one has four petals, so 2 bigger ones and 2 smaller ones, and so it kind of looks a little bit better. But by the third method I actually got the perfect daisy that I wanted. So you can't really see that edge inside there, which is a good thing, but you can see I have a lot more layers in here. So I have 3 big flowers and 2 smaller flowers, and then I also, instead of cardstock, I used a kind of like a printer paper, so it's thinner and it's just colored. So I love the way this came out. And so what you need is a pair of fringe scissors, or you can just use regular scissors. It just takes a little bit longer, and because you're going to be cutting out a 1/2 inch strip of 8.5 by 11 paper, or 12 by 12, whatever you have. I just had this color on hand for 8.5 by 11. Then you're going to need a large daisy punch and a medium daisy punch, and these are both Friskers. And then you either need something to roll your petals up with. So I use my needle nose pliers, but you can also use a Q-tip. And then you're going to need a pair of tweezers. So I mean, you don't need absolutely all of these, but I'll show you what I did to get this method started. So first things first, I always start off with my petals, and so for time's sake I already pre-rolled the see, you got the 3 large ones and the 2 smaller ones here. So I already did 4 of them. I'm going to show you how to, first I'll show you how to do it with the Q-tip, because not everyone has a needle nose plier. So you put the Q-tip right in the middle and you rock the boat around the Q-tip. Okay? And it does create a tighter petal than the needle nose pliers, but since my hands can't handle really tiny things sometimes, I'm just pinching it around the needle nose pliers, and to me it's kind of a quicker method. I'm trying to do this behind the camera at an odd angle. Alright, so then once you get done with that, you set them to the side. And then what you're going to do is you need 2 strips of the 1/2 inch long French paper. And so what you want to do, you start with one end. Oh, I forgot, you're going to need hot glue or some kind of glue. Anyway, so I pinch this edge. Let me see. There we go. I pinch the edge, and then I start twirling in, so that way it creates a really tight center. Okay? So I'm going to put some glue right here real quick. Alright, so we'll come back to this, and you're going to continue rolling. And you don't have to put a long strip of glue along the entire small edge. I just put it every few inches or so to create that. But let me finish up this one real quick, and then I'll show you where we go from there. So, because you're going to have to connect the other piece to it, so I'm just going to continue rolling, and this one's going to be a kind of like a lazy one. I'll just do this real quick. Okay. Anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying your day. It's pretty beautiful over here in Idaho. Kind of hot already, but that's whatever. I'd rather have hot than cold. I love my air conditioners. Alright, so once we get to the end, so we're over here at the end, but before you completely close the end, oh no, it broke. Of course it would do that while I'm on camera. Well, guess we'll have to do this a different way. Hold on. Okay, so we got this little tight end. So what you're going to do is you can take your tweezers out now because it's about thick enough where you can roll it by yourself. Okay, so I'm trying to do this in focus. So alright, so you're going to put the hot glue right here, and then you're also going to attach this other end to continue on with that. And you can do it with 1 1/2-inch strip, but I'm gonna just put this to the side. But it comes out looking like this, so it's not as full as this one. I mean, like I said, it still looks okay, but I like the fuller look. So what I did actually with the 1 1/2-inch strip, I put it in the middle of another flower, and it's all dimensional, so it hides it anyway. And anyways, so I have some pieces already tightly rolled here, so you don't want to separate them yet. So what you want to do, you want to start with your first flower, put some hot glue in the middle, and I never put too much because the glue that I use, my hot glue, is incredibly strong, so my flowers never tear apart. So you're just going to offset the 3 big ones, and then you're going to do the same with the smaller ones. Alright, so there we go. We're going to offset that one, and then I got 1 more small petal. So we got the 3 big petals and the 2 medium petals. Alright, so we'll offset that one. Alright, so it's beautiful already. I mean, you could already put a rhinestone in there, but like I said, this is a daisy, and I want it to look like a daisy, actually. So for the roll, I'm going to put a big glob of hot glue in the middle, okay? And then you're going to stick the entire thing right down. Okay, and we're going to wait for a few seconds, let it cool down. Okay, so once it's cool, you can actually start separating your daisy fringe in the middle. So, and then you just play with it, and voila, you got yourself a daisy. So I hope you guys liked this video. It was kind of like an impromptu video. I just came up with these last night at midnight, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday and or day, whatever whenever you guys are watching this. So alright, well, I will talk to you later. Bye.